gamer for life.
Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is episode 1 from my walkthrough in the SnowRunner. This is a tutorial, mostly video about the first, let's say, the controls and the first action that you have to do in this game. As long as with a few tips on how to do the best, how to make the best of the beginning in the game. Also, how I did it and my take on this game. You can also make yourself an opinion about how the game looks, what is it about, if you wanna play this game, if you wanna buy it, if you wanna, don't know, take a look on it and give it a try. This is a driving simulator, truck driving simulator. Also you have pickup truck that takes place in very rough terrains, and it will need a lot of skills, also some strategy, what kind of cars, what kind of trucks you will use, what kind of tires, everything. You have to discover some of the upgrades, others you have to unlock by leveling up from doing tasks and missions. Also discovering watchtowers. They are kind of like some kind of a beacons that are going to unlock the area on the map. They are also going to give you some experience points, not too much, those 50, but still they are like 5, 6, 7 towers per map, and then it will accumulate around 300 points, around 200 between 2 and 300 points. It's not a very fast truck simulator game. I mean, you're not going to drive on very high speeds, but it's going to need a lot of skills because the terrain, like I said, very rough, very muddy, waters, rivers, very uneven terrain. You get very little places where you're going to have asphalt like normal roads. Most of them it's off-roads, between mountains, forests and so on. So it's going to be slower pace, but like I said, you have to be very careful where you go, what route you take, what kind of trucks you use, and you have to get all the skills that you can master to be able to go from point A to point B and complete the task. As you can see here, I'm driving a pickup truck. To start the engine, I'm using the controller. To play the game, you can also use your keyboard, and you can also use some type of wheel controller stuff. But I'm using an Xbox controller for PC, playing on PC. So to start this, here for now we discover the first watchtower is actually the tutorial for the game. You get 50 points for watchtower, and you uncover the area. Also with the area that you uncover different places with which you can interact, like warehouses, fabrics and stuff like that. Also you can uncover the upgrades that in that area are, and you can also uncover different trucks, some that you can acquire for yourselves, other that you just have to rescue from places to complete different tasks or usually just for tasks. Contracts are different type of jobs. To start the truck is simply just press RT, and then to accelerate is RB. To change from high to low gear, press RB. LB, and then you have the automatic way or to the low gear, rear and neutral. Also, as you upgrade your gearbox, for example, you can get more gears in the low gear mode, or you can get a high gear mode also for higher speed that you're not going to really use too much. Now we are going to acquire our first truck, and we are going to do our first job. And our first job is about to take some materials to the bridge, to a bridge that connects this part of the map with the rest, and repair that bridge so we can of course cross over. This first truck that you get, it's actually after a while and you will discover too when you go to the garage, it's a highway truck, so it's not made too much for off-road and for muddy terrains, rough and watery. So it's actually I did just one job with it, and after that I kind of retired it. Later in the game I will explain how to also sell your trucks, because I found it out a little later. So now to get to your destinations, you have all the time marked on the map where you have to go, what kind of task you have to complete. Also on the map you're going to find different tasks and contracts. They are marked with square or yellow, and when you go in there you can access and you can get the information for the task, and also you can activate it. And after that, even if you don't want to go ahead with that task, you can all the time find it in your task menu and you can activate it, reactivate it anytime you want. So now we got to this town storage place where you're going to get the metal beams. You can load them automatically, and also later I will show you how you can load them manually. For that you have to acquire a crane, and this is how you're going to load yourself. This is a map mode, and also you can mark your route on the map, so you can all the time know where you have to change directions. You can do it like this, or you can do it by memory. With the time you're going to learn all the routes in every single map, because you're going to do more tasks that are going to go for the same route or partial from the routes that you already drive through, and you're going to be familiar with all the roads, so you're not going to really need to do that to mark your route. But at the beginning it can be very helpful. Also it can show you kind of the distance from one place till you have to reach to the next one. Here to the left we have our gas station that I already accessed it before with my pickup truck. Now I'm going to go with the big truck inside, and my tip, it is that every time you pass next to benzene station, gas station, to refill. Why? Because even if you refill like 20 liters of gas, it's still going to make the difference in if you're going to get to your destination point or not. Because you may get stuck in some mud at some point, and then you're going to use a lot of fuel, and you're going to be out of fuel, and when you're going to be out of fuel, you're not going to be able to complete your task or to get to your destination. And at that moment you have two options. We will talk about it also later. I will just shortly tell you the option to bring another truck to refill your truck, or is to just recover and lose all the progress in the task, and also the cargo if you have some. And if you have a trailer attached, you have to unattach the trailer and attach the trailer and leave it there, and then you have to come pick up the trailer and so on. So it's going to be very complicated if you run out. So now we are going to complete the first part from our task by going to the bridge that we have to build in order to make contact with the other part of the map. We're going to have a lot of tasks of that sort. They are one of the easiest tasks or necessary tasks to do in the beginning, and I would recommend to do them first to uncover your roads, so then it will be much more easier to plan future tasks or contracts when you have all the map revealed, and all the roads available to use. So you can choose the fastest, the safest route, or the best route for the track that you have at that point. Now I'm going to go back to the lumber mill and we're going to get those planks that we need to complete the wood planks. We need to complete the second part of the contract. You see, the speed is not very fast, but it's trust me, it can be very entertaining to control these machines and to make sure you don't damage them, because also if you have high speeds and you hit rocks or bumps, and you can do damage to your engine or suspension or other parts, or you can even flip over with your truck and then you cannot do nothing, just recover it, or by bringing another truck and flip it back, or by just recovering to your garage. For now we don't have a garage, and now if you're going to recover, your truck is going to go to the place where you got it for the first time, to that camp, where you found it actually. But let's hope that is not going to happen, and we are going to be able to complete our task, and then we are going to go to the second part, and we are going to find our garage, our first garage. That is very important, because it's our base, sort of, where you can always upgrade your truck. You can always recover your truck too and refill it. Once you recover, the truck is going to get refilled and repaired fully. And also you can buy other trucks there or sell your current trucks, and also, as I will show you on the end of this video, it's going to make you possible to travel from one region to the other. We got our wood planks, and now we go back to road. The graphics are very cool. The controls of the cars, also of the trucks, they are pretty okay. I mean, not clunky, not doesn't don't know, slow down or have the feeling that it's not doing not executing the commands that you are applying, that you want. It's going pretty smoothly. It's not the same reaction like don't know, Formula 1 simulator game, or like VRC simulator, rally simulator game, or like there is another very good truck simulator game that it calls Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's different because those have different type of trucks and different type of environment. Here is more, like I said, slower pace, but also you have to be careful not to, you see, like here it happened, I hit exactly the truck and I could have damaged the truck considerably, and then it will work even less good, let's say. Also, it depends all about the weather. If it's dry, then it's going to be the off-road roads. They are going to be much easier to use, much accessible for any type of trucks. If it rains, then they're going to be much muddy, much softer, and they're going to need a better truck with all-wheel drive or with differential or wheel off-road trucks, heavy-duty trucks, depending also about your charge. We finished now our first task to build this bridge, and we get some experience points and some money that we can use later into making our machines better. For the beginning you're not going to get too much, of course, but it's still something you can always. Also here is going to explain you how the system works of points, experience and money, and how to access your profile. And there you will see also the levels, the level that you currently are, what kind of contracts you did, tasks, tracks and so on. So kind of a evaluation of your account in that moment. No? You can also check that achievements, what you can achieve, what you're going to get by achieve that stuff. And yeah, it's pretty simply forward, very good, nicely done, very simple, very easy, and a very fun game and entertaining if you are into track simulating games, and on remote roads, and you like this kind of challenges. Because I'm telling you, this game is it's not easy at all. I mean, you can get to some points when you're going to be running out of patience, because you get stuck in suddenly in some swamp or in some muddy road and you cannot go anywhere, and then you get very mad because maybe you are just a few meters away from your destination and you cannot continue, and then you have to decide what to do, either to come with another truck if you have there, either to just recover your trucks and redo all the mission, or don't know, quit the game and come back later when you are much more chill, and maybe you will have a fresher take on how to get out of the situation. Now I repaired the bridge. The next point is to find the garage. Actually, that's what the games tells you to do, and that's what I'm going to do also. But before, I'm going to uncover the Watchtower on this side of the map, because it's closer to me, and then I don't want to go all the way back from the garage to do so. Also, they have here on the end of the map there is an upgrade. I'm going to take that upgrade too, because if you go to the garage, then after that you can play that upgrade too. So I suggest, or I recommend, before you go to the garage, you should do these steps and cover the Watchtower, the ones that you can, because there is another one that you cannot do for now because the road is closed. You have to come from another side. I will show you that in next videos. So the only one that you can do is it's one here close. There is another one in a swamp that I didn't do. I come back after that later in the game, because I just want to apply the upgrades that I had, and I wanted, and it's also in the middle of the swamp, and I wanted to uncover or level up until I can put some muddy tires on my trucks, even of the exploration truck. This is your exploration truck, by the way, the pickup truck, smaller truck, because you can go on smaller roads, very tight roads, where the bigger trucks are much harder to get to it to drive on. You see these very bumpy roads for a very big truck is going to be much more difficult, and you're going to have much more problem, even you're going to be possibly damage it. And I'm going to also, with a small truck you can take any route possibly between trees also if you want. I wanted to, but then I changed my mind apparently, and I still opted for the already made road. It's already almost getting to the 20 minutes mark of the video. These videos are a little longer than the one that I posted lately. I know people don't really like long videos, but as you will play this game, you will understand that it's not possible to post short videos. Because yeah, I mean, you can do it, but then you're going to have to post like 100,000 just to be able to, just for one contract, one mission. There are some missions that I'm going to show them later, or some contracts that take more than 1 hour just to finish one contract. So if I wanted to put it in a 50 minutes video, then it has to be 4 videos just for one contract, and it's kind of too much. If people want to watch until the end of just jumps to different stages, I going to put also chapters in the description of the video if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok or don't know other, well, I guess I'm just going to put YouTube and TikTok for now. Shorter videos I'm putting also on my Facebook page, but yes, mostly just TikTok and YouTube for long videos. So if you're watching on TikTok, you just have to fast forward and to the point that interested you the most. Here you can see we're going up the mountain, and I'm going very low gear because it's very easy. And first on high speed is going to use much more diesel because it's going to keep doesn't have too much grip, so it's going to keep being too many rotations and too little speed for the lack of grip. So low gear has better grip, and it uses less fuel, and there's also less possibility or less danger to flip or hit a rock and damage your truck, or to stuck in the mud. The pickup truck also has 4-wheel drive at this point. It comes with 4-wheel drive, the only one that you have in the beginning with 4-wheel drive. The bigger truck has just rear-wheel drive and has less grip. This one has more. Now we're going to get for the upgrade. You're almost there, and after that I'm going to unlock the Watchtower and then just go back and get the garage unlocked. To get the upgrades, you go to the place that is pointed on the map, and then you press A, and then you will get a menu will show you what you discovered, and also you can check for which track it's the upgrade available. These upgrades mostly you don't have to pay for them. You can put them install them directly on your cards, but also you will have them available to buy. Don't know exactly, maybe for future tracks that you get. Until now I didn't met that option to unlock an upgrade and to cost money to upgrade it. So as I told you, I'm going to go to the next Watchtower. Also low gear because we are going on these stone rocky roads, and it's very easy to flip over and go down the hill. And then if you are lucky and you roll on your wheels again, then you can restart your truck and go keep getting back on your road. But if not, it's just going to stall, the engine is going to stop, and you cannot do nothing about it. And in the beginning, or at least the first winches that you have, they are just work when the engine works. Then after that you will get some that are also independent. Also you have this camera mode from the cockpit, as I drove here. It's also very entertaining, very interesting to try. Some parts you're going to have at some point some tasks that you can do just by using this view mode. For me, for my liking and my playing style. I don't really like that. Sometimes I can put it just for fun, why not? You can look in the mirrors, you're not going to have too much advantage, because it's not like here you have to, it's not like in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 that you have to pass another cars on the highway, for example, or in the city, or change lane often. Here is just you and nobody else, not even a simple, don't know, deer jumping in the roofs, something that I would have liked them to maybe put, a deer or a bear or some wolves running around, I don't know, something like that, a little more animation just to be yourself and this map and the rocks and the swamps and the muddy roads. But they don't have, so mirrors are not going to give you nothing actually. You can, from time to time, I will see in future videos, I use that pilot cockpit mode view and camera, and you can also check in the mirrors your cargo, if you have trailer, of course, by the way, or how you go in the water, and it can be interesting, it can be fun to see. When going to use the trailer, I'm going to show you also, you have other view mode. So here you see it's very slippery also, because for now we don't have just the normal tires. It's normal road tires, I think highway road tires, and they are not made for off-road, not made for stones and so on. So it takes a very big difference between having this or having off-road tires or all-terrain tires or mud terrain, or even you're going to you have chain tires for snowy areas that we are going to also discover, and we are going to also have to get there and do tasks and complete contracts. So you saw there it was very slippery and it's very dangerous too. It can flip over very easily. You will find it out while you're playing the game. So now we reveal the tower also. We don't have no upgrades, nothing of interest in this area, but you never know. I jumped directly back to the bridge, and because that part you shouldn't have to see, or nothing interesting happened. And now I'm going to go to reveal the garage. You see everything is black. Here I stopped because I forgot to stop the engine of the big truck. By the way, I have to tell you that if you change tracks, the track that you're going to leave, you make sure that you are going to change, you're going to stop the engine. If not, the engine is going to keep running until you have gas, even if you change tracks for some reason. So it's made like a little realistical. So if you change tracks, if you park your truck, make sure that you stop the engine and put the handbrake too. Now we go into our garage. There we had another option to the left road, but it's like you saw on the map, it's blocked by high power electrical lane. So I'm sure we have to go there and complete a task to unlock that road. We're going to see that in the future, and now we are going to just keep going. Keep using that future about planning our roads. And let's see, bumpy roads, very muddy, a lot of water left and right, swamps. Very don't know if is actually the place it is in north. I think it's north. Here I didn't focus too much on the road and I hit that post. I didn't cut the part out, so you can see that if you hit stuff you do damage to your car, to your truck, and if you have a lot of damage, then of course it's not going to work anymore. I wanted to say the game takes part in, don't know if Michigan is in the North of America, I'm not very familiar, but as the environment shows the type of trees and the weather, I think it's north, has to be. Don't know if it's a real place or it's just something fictive, this Black River area. Anyway, there are very few homes here, some farms, some fabrics, and actual homes, just a few, not too many. We are almost evening. You have also the option to turn on the lights. I found it out later. Don't know if I'm going to use it. I still know. It's not that you don't see too much, but if you go between woods and rough or in roads that you didn't discover for the first time, it's good to have lights. You're going to see very clearly what is ahead of you. If you're going even in places that like on roads that are very good like this one, still make sure not to go very speedy. It's not very easy to control your car, and you can anytime go off the road and damage it. We got to our garage. And now we're going to see what is available here. Also next to it we have a truck that we are going to recover later, and we are going to talk about it then. So this is our garage, we discovered it. Let's go inside and let's see what we can do here. To get into the square, we got also some money and experience for completing this task, and here have the customization where you can improve your truck, and also you can change cosmeticals appearance of the truck. They have a lot of stuff that you can do. Pretty okay, not too much but also not very little to not be satisfied, and not too much to lose don't know how much time in just changing the appearance of the truck. Or to move to another region, first you have to retain the truck or any truck that you have in the garage at that moment. That the truck goes to the storage, and then you have to access the global map, and then to choose the destination where you want to go, the next region, no? So it's Alaska. We're going to choose this first region that we have unlocked in Alaska. Come. And then here you're going to access the garage again also. And by accessing the garage, you get that menu of the garage like you had before. No, go back. Not here. Global map, Alaska, accept, and now we're going to Alaska, and we get to the garage, and then we get to the storage, and there you're going to choose the truck that you retained in the garage. You can retain one or more, don't have to be just one, you can retain as much as you want. Now we retained the Chevrolet, the exploring truck. You choose that, and then you get out, and now you can leave the garage, and you have the truck, the pickup truck, to explore Alaska. My recommendation is not to do so. You are not prepared for this environment, snow environment. We don't have for now just one big truck that is just real wheel drive, and it doesn't have tires for snowy terrain, so it's going to be able to do one single task that is very close. And then the second one, the one that is shown there in the image, is very hard to do. Or that is the first one, something like that. But it's going to take you a lot of time and a lot of nerves to do it through snow. as you don't have the right truck to do so. So we are not going to do that. We are going to go back to Michigan, and we are just going to keep revealing the map here and complete every task possible and evolve, level up, so we can have access to everything. I also put the suspension on, and I also got the all-terrain tires, so it can help me more. Because you can see the off-road terrain, you still need a lot of level to unlock them. You're going to get one of the cheapest of all terrain. I recommend not to spend for the biggest, because you will have to change them also very soon, so why do that? You can also here add Framons, that is actually an extra source of fuel, and some repairing also, that you can do it on the spot where you are if you get too much damage and you want to do so. Okay, you can even repair other trucks that you can find on your way. You can here change your appearances, you can put some stickers, some cost money, others not. Like these stickers, for example, don't cost money. If you want to put also that shield inscription, also don't cost money. Other stuff do cost money. And also you have there, you saw the truck storage. I didn't show you much about it because for now we don't have money, so we cannot buy any new trucks, and we are very poor, so we have to we have to work a little, and then we can be able to. But the game will give you this truck here that is on that is a heavy duty truck, and also it gives you the all-wheel drive upgrade for it. To change trucks, you also press that arrow up where is the menu for the trucks. You can stop your engine, you can start your engine, you can change trucks, you can refuel, you can recover, you can do complete all actions for you that is about the truck by pressing the arrow up on your controller. Now we're going to install it all-wheel drive. We're going to see what kind of jobs we can do in the beginning. We're going to do this job, deliver to find the trailer that is already there very close. I changed the appearance, although I didn't show everything because it's something not very hard to discover how to do. And I already showed a little for the pickup truck. So now we're going to do our first or the second task, or the first task with this all-wheel drive heavy duty new truck that we got. Again, menu for attaching detaching trailer is the arrow up on your controller, and we are on our way. It's not a very hard mission, but still I was in the beginning of playing this game. We still wasn't very sure if it's very hard or no. At least I was too confident, I think, and I got my first stuck moment. I was not very careful, and I got with the truck on those between some stones here, some rocks, very big ones, and you can see I have one in front of the trailer, and it's not possible for me to advance. I thought in the beginning, because I pull one, I get a little back and forth, and I'm going to get very easy out, but actually I spend a lot of time trying to get out, and it wasn't possible. If I pulled backwards, I got stuck with my truck. If I pulled forwards, I got stuck with my trailer, and it was impossible. It was a very muddy road, and it was impossible for me to get out. I couldn't. The winch didn't help me too good, because it was not very good optimal position in which I could have attached it, so it can pull me more on to the left. so I was very a little nervous, because I thought, well, this is my first mission and I'm stuck here. So I detached my truck and I tried to pull the truck out of the mud first, out of the rock place. Now I put it even more inside. Don't judge me. It was my first, or let's say second job. First one, yes, it was much easier. This is my first actual job, but somehow I managed, with the help of the winch, to get out, get my truck out. Yes, very happy about it. And now I have to get the trailer back. So I was very careful to not get back on that region with the stones. And instead of attaching the trailer, I used the winch to change his direction and pull it out of that bad place. When I was in a safe position, I just attached the trailer back and continue my mission. This is all about the first video. It's not very short, yes, I know. This is all about it. This is morely just like an introduction. Here I'm still struggling a little, but I didn't get stuck. I just had to change to low gear mode, and then I have the differential. But this truck that I'm driving now, it's the one that is going to help you a lot in the first map. And you're going to discover others, and you're going to see in the future videos, and but no one is going to be as good as this, especially when we're going to unlock the better tires and high suspension and stuff like that is going to make it a very great truck. This is our first job, and this is the end of the video. As I said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope it was not too boring, and I hope I'm not talking too much. I will try less. Then please give a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe for more videos about SnowRunner and other games that I will post, or they are already posted on my channel as YouTube and TikTok. Thanks for watching again, and have a very nice day.